Hatsune Miku, born to a Krypton Future Media on August 31st of 2007. Her name means Sound of the Future. Now I've done some previous ATDs on Vocaloid's birthdays, including Mako's, which is also my birthday, and Is, which I actually didn't do too good a thing on. But none more popular than the poster girl of Vocaloid herself. Since 2007 to now, the day of her 10th anniversary, the community has taken this girl and formed her into a social and economical icon for the Vocaloid community. Economical, I will tell you in later in the video, like in a couple minutes, as well as just primarily the Japanese nation as well. Nay, the world is reaping the benefits of this young lady's fame. So, how did Miku go from a simple V2 voice bank and thrusting Vocaloid itself into the mainstream? This is our discussion on this special edition of According to Demo, Miku's 10th anniversary special. To start off with, Krypton Future Media is a marketing champ in the community. If you want more marketing ideology, then go and check out Yuzuki Yukari's ATD video. It's got a lot of stuff in there. They started their Kryptonian Vocaloid series, otherwise known as CV, as well as having the number tattooed on each Vocaloid's left arm, Miku being 01, meaning her android name is CV-01. Hardcore fans should already know that. Her voice actor being Saki Fujita, now a renowned voice actress in both the anime and gaming communities, and are in such as Kantai Collection, or Kantai Collection, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Great game, love it. Oh, so great. Miku was the first Vocaloid to ever have an official character. Her and many other Vocaloids of the Kryptonian type were commissioned by K. It took him over a month to actually draw Miku, because he didn't know what a synthesizer actually was, and I really can't blame him. What is a synthesizer? Something that mimics humans. It was because of K's hair change that Miku ended up with pigtails. Those iconic pigtails were not in Krypton's ideas for Miku. There is your catch. I remember calling her Twin Tails to Mama Haku, and she didn't understand what I meant, but Miku won the 2000's iconic Twin Tail Award, which is a part of the awards mentioned previously on Tuesday, next to Sailor Moon in the 90s. So that's how iconic it got. You know those little hair pieces that just float up there? Well, according to K, they are made of special material currently unknown to man. Oh, is this man a prophet? Rather than Krypton's massive success by choosing smart people for the job, the internet made memes of her, as well as Hatsune Miku, which garnered her character item a spring onion. Not a leek. It's called a spring onion. They look almost the same, but they're not exactly, which is on my website logo, This led to the item war, and eventually died out. I honestly don't know how to feel about that. I mean, what if Animachi Yuna? What would her item be? What would Uni's item be? Or Uni, however you say her name. Anyway, what was this meme? It was what is now Hatsune Miku waving the Welsh onion. Yeah, it's the spring onion, is a Welsh onion. Same name, same taste, same veggie. She was swinging it around, singing Avon's Polka. It's not Levin. It's an I, not an L. This lambasted the Vocaloid community to a new height, and in October 15th, 2007, Miku got 1 million views on Nico Nico Doga. Doga. I keep having problems pronouncing these names. Just 2 months after her release, And just 26 days after the song's release, that song was Miku Miku ni Shite Gageru. I'm pretty sure that had something like Miku Miku loves you, maybe? I wish I could do that. Quick! Somebody make me a meme of heck balls out of me. Do something like take a muffin batter that's rising with a straw in it with me sipping on it into the tune of Started from the Bottom but Drake. Or not. Do what you want. I don't care. This certain meme was so powerful and so successful that the sales of Miku shot up by thousands. When I say thousands, I mean tens of thousands. But I'm getting ahead of myself. In the first 12 days, 3,000 sales were garnered, and CFM couldn't keep up the production. It was like the Nintendo Switch that I pre-ordered, then I went to get it and they gave it away. All in all, her entire first year went from 3,000 sales to 60,000 sales, totaling up to $10 million in USD or 1.15 billion yen. That was just in the entire year, you know? Oh yeah, did I also forget to mention that that was just the V2 version. The V3 version was likely equally successful since I don't have the figures of sales, but I do know that the activation request of the V3 DDoS to Yamaha servers, much like Amazon's recent Nintendo system remakes. I also know that Krypton said that on October 15th, 2013, Miku V3 had 10,000 back orders just waiting to be copied. So that's a lot of Miku. Hatsune Miku has had stable fame since 2008 to now, but her using her Japanese name in many songs, like you see on VocaDB and many YouTube and Nico Nico blogs a lot, has declined her popularity to the point of it being just sad. I mean, nobody reads, or no English native speaker can read kanji if they've never thought about the Japanese community. I can't personally read kanji or hiragana either, and I've been in the Vocaloid community for about, I don't know, I've been since 2012. You know, it's hard for someone who doesn't know how to speak the language or read it. Poor Miku. Along with Krypton's happiness with sales, they must have been very happy, they opened up Pia Pro in Karen T. And, you know, we can't forget those insanely expensive Miku figurines. And because of all of that, in 2014, this is crucial, Vocaloid's collective goods department of Yamaha totaled $73,800,000 or 8.7 billion yen of that year alone. Intensely underestimated by the music industry, am I right? And with Miku's Chinese voice bank as well as last year's V4 voice bank of Japanese and English, that number is expected to nearly triple next year, 2018. Now, we can't talk about Miku without again talking about Miku Miku Dance, or MMD. Backing up a bit, a month after Miku's release, CFM allowed people to create promotional material on their behalf. This led to a number of 3D promos for Miku by many people using different programs, and people were excited! Who wouldn't be? So they wanted to do their own. But you know, all this stuff comes with coding, know-how, and you gotta learn to actually do all this stuff, which could take literal months. But a miracle happened, and on February 24th, 2008, Yu Higuchi released a Miku Miku Dance as freeware. It was so simple, friendly to the people who were using it. People started popping these things out like little Yuzukis. Like, if you get the pun. And this led to the monthly MMD Cup on Nico Nico and YouTube, where the best video won. Animasa supplied the main Vocaloids for MMD and clearly stated that the models were not for commercial use, but they were submitted to Windows 100% magazine. It got weird, but the ease of the software allowed others to make new models using PMD and PMX. Those are not medications, I promise you. Which I made my own model, which kind of failed because it don't have bones. So, here it is. Yeah. Many people, including myself, didn't know Vocaloid was a vocal software when we came across MMD because, I don't know, I was 12. Neither a simple 3D video, a collection of literal millions flooded the industry and gave Vocaloid itself one hell of a boost. With the compliance of all these things, the artists, the producers, the voice provider, the promotion, Pia Pro, guarantee, figurines, the concerts, Nico Nico Duoga, YouTube, and as well as just random memes, and with MMD and creators of all types, video creators, producers, artists, people who just like anime stuff, music people, consumers. Miku herself is the poster girl of Vocaloid for one reason and one reason alone. Demons have invaded her mind! No. It's because the community themselves built her up to be what she is. The popularity can't come from a few producers. It must come from people who enjoy her music, her image, and just enjoying anything that she is a part of. All the way from the songs to video games to manipulating her into doing lewd stuff. You see where I'm going with this, huh? She's a cultural phenomenon. A person non-existent other than in our hearts and minds. She stems from Japan's culture and into our own. The promotion of a synthesizer that hundreds of millions came to love. Hatsune Miku is the love of some people's lives, just because she can give meaning to those who can't sing, dance, or possibly even talk, as well as other Vocaloids. Miku just slingshot her way to the front, leading the fame of every Vocaloid. Granting passage to her 10th anniversary is the things dreams are made of. Her image itself backed by one voice, created by one company, and drawn by millions of fans. Vocaloid itself resembles Miku's being, and people are beginning to figure that out on a world scale. Miku is the diva in our hearts, moving many to do things they've never before done, influencing lives on a universal scale. One producer could make one song to influence the world. You don't get that in nowadays pop culture music. You see older bands do that. Well, not just bands, but single people like, what was his name? Beck or Bush. No, I'm pretty sure it's Beck. Miku and Vocaloid is an idol that can be molded by the people, for the people, and not be held down by any restrictions other than copyright laws, like we've all seen and been stricken for, giving people a sense of purpose and prosperity since August 31st, 2007 to August 31st, 2017. Happy birthday, Hatsune Miku. We love you, sis.
I owe you my gratitude for my job in the lab.